veggie burgers. So we have quite a few ingredients. We're going to try to run through this as quick as possible. Just know that when you are making veggie burgers, you do have quite a few more components than a regular burger. But if you be patient and you prep and you take out the time to assemble your veggies, then you can just throw everything in a bowl and make your burgers, and there you go. So we're going to go ahead and get started. I have here a cup of lentils. And if you don't want to use any beans in this recipe, what you could do is supplement the lentils and the brown rice for quinoa. So you could do 1.5 cup of quinoa instead of 1 cup of lentils and 1/2 cup of brown rice, which I'm going to throw in my bowl here as well. And then I have, I didn't really measure out the mushrooms. I'd say maybe like 1/2 to 1 cup of mushrooms that I sauteed in low sodium soy sauce with 1/2 of a small onion, or you can use shallots. So I'm going to throw that into my bowl as well. And the mushrooms just add a really great flavor to these burgers, and so does the brown rice. So I also sauteed on the stovetop in low sodium soy sauce. You can use olive oil, you can use broth, water, whatever you want. A shredded medium sweet potato, and that's going to go into my bowl. Okay. You could also, if you had a small sweet potato, you could just use that, and you could use 1 carrot, and that would supplement a medium sweet potato, and that way you have some carrots in there. I'm just going to mix all this together. Somebody's speaking up there. All right, I have a little bit of spinach. This was about 1/2 cup of spinach, and it shriveled up because it was frozen, so I know it looks pathetic, but you can add more, up to 1/2 to 1 cup of spinach or kale in there, and I might add some more, just depending, because it looks pretty pathetic. Hold on, I'll make sure I put enough breadcrumbs there. So, extra spinach going in here, because these are veggie burgers, and we want to make sure that we got, you know, a couple cups of veggies, just a nice blend of different veggies. Okay, so now you want to throw in 3 flax eggs. This is going to help the burgers bind and just keep them together really well. I'm going to cook some on the stovetop, and then I'm going to cook some in the oven for you guys who don't want to cook it on the stove. But I'm going to use my skillet, my cast iron skillet, to cook these on the stovetop. All right, it's looking good. Now, we have a cup, we're going to spice it up, we're going to add some seasonings. So I have 1/4 cup of nutritional yeast. If you have some dairy-free parm, you know, you're free to add that as well. Just supplement 1/4 cup in there. This is just going to add some savoriness to the burgers. Because we're doing veggies, we've got to add as much spice. And what I did was, when I sauteed the grated sweet potato and the mushrooms and the onions, I seasoned it with salt, pepper, you know, maybe a little garlic powder. Season each layer of the dish so that you can get maximum flavor, because we are working with simply vegetables and grains here. We're working with simply vegetables here, and then we have the rice, of course, and the beans, but the legumes, but you know, that's what we're working with. So I've got some spices here, and I'm not going to measure, so I'm just going to do to taste. So I have here, let's see, some chili powder. I'm just going to throw in here. I'm going to say maybe 1/4 to 1/2 teaspoon. Just do it to taste. I'm going to season this really well, and then I'm going to taste it. Got some onion powder, generous helping of roasted garlic powder, some cumin, some paprika, salt and pepper to taste, and then I have some liquid smoke. I'm going to add that in last though. So just stir this all together, taste the batter. Most of it's cooked anyway. See if you like it, see if you need some more salt. Like I said, I cooked the veggies in hoisin sauce, low sodium soy sauce. But if you didn't do that, you could add it to batter. That's good. I'm going to add some salt. And like I say, you could add additional low sodium soy sauce. You could add roasted peppers, caramelized onions. I mean, spice this up and season it up as much as you want to. This is your burger, so I really feel like it's a personal preference. Some people like their stuff a lot more spicy and savory, and then some people don't. So just do it to taste. I'm going to add in my liquid smoke, about a teaspoon, half a teaspoon in there, and then we're going to add a half cup of breadcrumbs, or more, just depending on how the batter looks. And that's it. We're just going to fold the breadcrumbs in, just mix that all together, and then we're going to make our burgers. And like I said, you can put some of these in the oven. You can cook them on the stove top with a little bit of oil. I'm going to do it both ways for you guys. I'm liking the way this batter looks. Make sure you use 3 flax eggs because you want this batter to stay together well. You don't want crumbly burgers. All right, so now again, make sure it's to your liking, and then start making the burgers. This is how they look so far. Let's go cook them. Okay guys, time to taste this burger. So I have the ones I baked in the oven. I baked them at 350 for 25 minutes, flipping them midway. So still turn out good. They hold together very well. These are the oil-free, the ones we baked. And then these are the ones we cooked on the skillet, on the stove top with a little bit of oil. And anyways, let's just get to it. Let's taste the burger. Oh, I already tasted it, but I have to say that this is one of the best veggie burgers I have ever had, especially like homemade. I really think you guys should try this. I really do. And they should hold up on the grill. I haven't tried them on the grill yet, but maybe if you're going to cook them on the grill, maybe you want to set them in the freezer for a little bit just to make sure they hold. But guys, this is be a veggie burger. I will see you guys again very soon. Subscribe if you want to see more. Drop a comment below. We're almost at 3,000 subscribers, so I'm really happy about that. And I will see you guys again very soon. Bye.